Hey guys, it's Steez. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I just kind of wanted to vlog outside, sitting in the, area around where I live, and it's a beautiful day. Like, it's kind of cloudy, it's a little bit of overcast, but it's still really pretty outside. I just really wanted to vlog today, and, I just want to talk about, I want to talk about I just want to talk about some things. And I want to, and I want to ask, I want to know all my viewers and subscribers' opinions on these topics too. But I just, I want to start with views. I want to start with views and followers and likes and dislikes and subs and all that and what it really means and what feeling validation from those things means about you as a person, and having the right intentions for gaining those views and those subscribers, but still, like I do, but still having that voice in the back of your head tell you that maybe you're trying too hard. Maybe you could be more authentic. But this is me, you guys, and YouTube is what I want to be my career. I take it so seriously. I have so much fun, like I am now, and I mean, this is a serious topic to me. It really is. It honestly is a very serious topic to me. But it's something I think about daily. And I just wonder if any of you guys do too. Because, is it about, when you have the right intentions and you're here for the right reasons, and you put your creativity and your heart and your soul and so much of your, it's such a passionate force, that you have, how can it be wrong? How can it be wrong am I humbled by my sudden burst of views? Absolutely. Do I think I deserve them? On the other hand, yes, I do. And does that make me feel like I'm contradicting myself? And is it kind of a catch-22? Absolutely. And it's something I don't understand. But I really wanted, I wanted your opinion on it. I do. This is very important to me, because I know that I'm not the only YouTuber or internet personality, whatever terminology is beside the point. But I can't be the only person that's thought about this. That would be, we're all one collective consciousness anyway. So for me to have one original thought in my entire life is very rare, and that's very rare for any of you. And that's not an insult. That's just my little take on things. That's my conspiracy, my opinion, my theory, allegedly. Shout out to you, Rich Lux. I love you. And one of the other topics I want to discuss is the gender spectrum and boys in makeup and my own, my wearing makeup as well. Every single day, the gender spectrum, the Kinsey scale, all that, it's a vast spectrum. It's very, very wide. It's wider than my crazy long arms can even stretch. But every single day I'm somewhere within that spectrum. It's somewhere different. Sometimes I'm feminine, sometimes I'm masculine. And it's just like, yes, did I quote Poppy, Mariah? Absolutely. Whoever wrote the lyric, I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone knows. Because I just recently made a really good friend from the UK. And he enlightened me about a lot of things that I didn't know about, speaking of YouTubers and clout chasing and views. This will be a good little segue, but I'll get back to what I was saying about the spectrum too. Basically what I was going to say about the spectrum is that every single day I wake up and I'm somewhere different. I'm somewhere different. I'm in the middle, I'm on the left side and the right side, and just few and far, everywhere in between. But no, this new friend that I made, that I'm really grateful that I have made his acquaintance, he's really, really cool, and wise beyond his years. But no, he enlightened me to a lot of stuff, and he told me, he showed me. But no, I mean, basically, my phone got overheated because it's like, I guess it's like too hot outside. I don't know. Since it's more overcast, I guess it's okay. But no, I just wanted to say about this this guy that I met from the UK. He's so cool. He's so awesome. He's got a lot of charisma, and I think he's going to do big things. He's got a lot of potential, and he, you know, I commented on one of his videos, and he's the, if it wasn't for him, I would have no idea that, that Metal by Poppy was a cover. Um, I had no idea, and I mean, I don't know how many other people didn't know that, but I mean, if you didn't, maybe this video will also enlighten you. But not only that, just you know, back to me using Poppy lyrics, it makes me feel guilty. It makes me feel funny, because you know, yes, I mean, I think "Am I a Girl" is a great song. I don't know how much influence she actually had in it. I mean, you know, in the production or the writing of the lyrics, but or instrumentally even. But that's beside the point. It's just it's nice to find meaningful connections with people, and I think that's what YouTube really is about. And you know, obviously, if you want it to be like your career or something like that, views and subscriptions are a part of it. But the gender spectrum thing, it's just like sometimes I'm feminine, sometimes I'm masculine. Don't evaluate me as a woman or man. It's it, it, it rings true to me. It means something to me. It means a lot to me. It makes a lot of sense to me. And if it wasn't for James, that's his name. I didn't get permission to say so, so I'm not gonna upload this video until I do. But he before he enlightened me to so much and told me so much about Mars slash Britney and Titanic slash Corey and Poppy slash Mariah, the more I just question how much of a like real fan and stan I am of Poppy. You know, it's like, can I separate the art from the person that creates it? Yes, I can. But will I ever feel the same way about her? Absolutely not. You know, speaking of that, you know, that also goes back to, you know, me touching on being inauthentic or authentic on YouTube, and I think Poppy's probably the least authentic person on YouTube. I mean, how much more inauthentic could you possibly get? I don't think you could. I don't think it's possible. And for me to say that, you know, and just me learning this like less than 12 hours ago, probably, it's crazy. It threw me for a loop. He knows it does. We talked about it. You know, but you know, I just want to thank him so much. Thank you, James. Because if it wasn't for you, I would have no idea. I would still think that, I don't know what I ever thought. Like I never thought that it was I always knew it was a show. I always knew that she was supposed to be like, you know, a robot, you know, or a hybrid, whatever, you know. But just the more that I learn about how many of her instrumentals and stuff, you know, were taken from Mars Argo or slash Britney, you know, the more I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. I don't. And it's just like, Titanic using Poppy as a puppet, you know, to get back at Mars Argo while dating Poppy. What does that say about Poppy and Titanic's relationship? Why is he still so, I mean, why does he feel the need to still, even though the lawsuit is finally settled, like, why does he feel the need to still, like, dwell on this and still make obvious, blatant, public appearances, you know, with Mars Argo logos on guitars that I wouldn't have found out if it wasn't for you, James, and, just, you know, stealing her instrumentals, and I mean, not necessarily stealing them, but using them for Poppy songs, and not acknowledging that Mars was ever a part of them, or Britney was ever a part of them, of those songs, and she was the first, you know what I mean? She was the first Poppy, and vocally speaking, a better Poppy, obviously, everyone knows that. And it's, you know, it's not necessarily about vocal talent. Whenever you're like a musician, I'm not saying that, but I just you know, the whole MK, they want you to believe, like, she's under mind control, the MK Ultra stuff, and that's just not the case with Poppy. You know what I mean? She's very smart, she's very savvy, she's an opportunist, and who's to say if they were in her shoes, they wouldn't have also, taken the deal with Titanic and, sold her soul to the man with the handshake. She lost control, but she doesn't think it's too late. And it's like, it's so weird how often her lyrics come into play whenever I'm vlogging, and they have since I began vlogging last year, and now I'm just like, who wrote those fucking lyrics? Like, who wrote those songs? Who am I even quoting? Like, who inspired me for these years? Like, who was it? I don't know who it was, but I just it's not about views, it's not about subscriptions, it's not about anyone's approval, it's not about what gender you are, it's not about who or whom you love. It's about genuine, meaningful connection and friendships, and finding commonalities in a very chaotic time on this planet, and just really opening your heart up and wearing your heart on your sleeve, and allowing people into your lives, and focusing on that, and not dwelling on the negative, like Titanic Sinclair does. And I don't think he's a happy person. I'll be honest with you. Do I think that Poppy absolutely and for sure knows for a fact that it is a part of, the, like, poking fun, or, like, however you want to put it, at Mars, Argo / Brittany? I don't know how much of a part that she plays in that. I don't know how much involvement she has in that, or if she even knows about it. I don't know, but I mean, like I said, I mean, it's about meaningful friendships, and the more that I get to know James, the more I'm sure that he's going to answer some of these questions for me that I have. But I guess in closing, I just want to say that gender is a spectrum, and is it about subscriptions and views? No. But is it? Yes. And is that a contradiction? Absolutely. It's a huge contradiction. But that's just how it is. If you have the right intention, and you have a positive force that's driving you, to create your videos, or to do whatever platform you're on, to make creative content on whatever platform you're on. If you're doing it for the right purposes and the right reasons, and you get those subscriptions and those likes and those comments and those views, that's okay. You don't have to feel bad about it. And I think I just realized that and taught myself a huge lesson in vlogging about this, and that's the whole reason I do it. And this is such a cathartic and freeing moment in my life, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of it. Until next time, you guys, I love you so much for watching. Bye.